Gridlocked. See, we tried to tell y'all asses. And I said I wasn't going to talk about the traffic situation at the Chris Brown concert in Raleigh, North Carolina. However, seeing the news sources, coming out and confirming exactly what we were trying to tell you all, try to tell y'all little butterbean bobbleheaded asses that it was gridlocked. You had thousands of people who came into the city and were trying to go to one place, and you all were not fucking prepared. And for all of my Raleigh 919 folks, my true Raleigh people, you all remember that surprise snowstorm that, set the city on its ass back in early 2000s, and everything was fucking gridlocked and people were not moving? That's exactly what that shit reminded me of. It reminded me of that. Like I said, I do have videos on side streets, back streets, all the things. It wasn't just the highway. And some of y'all comparing this shit to the regular ass traffic that when I have to go, I have to leave like 30 minutes. Fucking, yeah. All of us from major cities have to leave fucking 30 minutes plus to get somewhere. But this shit was not normal. This shit was, again, you had thousands. Like, here's the thing. And everyone's like, oh, when I go to games and stuff, I can promise you the little games and stuff y'all going to at Carter Finley, no, it was nothing like that. And if it was, you all always get police presence. And I know this because I used to go to a bunch of football games at Carter Finley back when Chuck Amato was coach, and y'all were really serious about North Carolina State football. I'm talking rival games sold out. Traffic was busy. It was heavy, but it was never like that. So miss me with the commentary, the bullshit, like, oh, traffic's always bad. Baby, some of us who come from other cities that, have the infrastructure that is necessary for events like this, understand. And it's like I said, as being, a former 919 girly, you was not going to debate me on this. The shit was fucked up. Y'all had municipalities from all over, not just there, not helping. You had Wendell. You had NC State's police. You had a bunch of different officers, but you did not see anybody directing traffic until you got like on top of the stadium. This was ridiculous. And the fact that y'all tried to argue people down, talking about, oh, you should have left early and stuff. Again, got to the city before 5 o'clock. Didn't get into the stadium till after 8:30 or way after 8, when Breezy was absolutely taking the stage. So whatever time he, that beat dropped and his ass popped up on that stage was when we were just walking into the fucking stadium. Y'all, and for my true 919 folks, this shit absolutely was eerily similar to that early 2000 storm where everybody was just like on their ass and the city wasn't fucking moving. And it wasn't really a whole lot, but it was a lot for us. That's how that shit wasn't moving. And the fact that, again, y'all had several municipalities assisting. And Carter Finley should be fucking ashamed, like I said, with, the reports that I have gotten in regards to the seating and, how that shit was just, all that money, y'all can't go over there and repaint over them damn numbers on those seats. You can't have people, all of your people who were working the different sections were on the lower concourse. They were not in the sections assisting people. I literally saw people crying because they did not want to go confront whoever the fuck was in their seats. And that was like on my, my set was like, I wish a motherfucker would. Luckily, the people that were in our seats were cool about it. They moved. It was what it was. But other people were not so lucky. And this is what we're talking about here when you have certain events and y'all wonder why Raleigh, being the capital city, always gets passed over. It's because of bullshit like this. They got to do better. The fact that the infrastructure has not changed in over 16 years is, you got to do better. This right here was insanity. And everyone's like, oh, well, you always have to plan. Yes, you always have to plan, but the shit was not fucking moving. And therein lies the issue. So, like I said, it was gridlocked. Y'all were not prepared. I guess they didn't think that Breezy could pack that stadium the way that he did. Wall to wall, there was motherfuckers everywhere. And like I said, in my section, People were standing on the steps. They stood on the steps throughout the whole thing. They didn't even get to the seats. So, shout out to him for, packing that stadium. But Raleigh, y'all got to do fucking better. And y'all who are constituents of these people in these districts, y'all need to be making some fucking phone calls. Like today, tomorrow, next week. Make them people do what they're in office to do. Work for y'all. America's not a real place. And make sure you even know what district you're in.
Like and subscribe to Mom's channel.
Found your ass out there. The fuck? 2 cars went.